Well, hello and welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. Yeah, you're joining us for the finale of Season 4 of Classic Doctor Who, and indeed the finale of Evil of the Daleks, Episode 7. We're looking forward to getting into it. We've really enjoyed the story so far. Keen to see where it goes. Love the Emperor Dalek at the end of the last one. And looking forward to seeing more of that. Give the channel a like and a subscribe and drop your comments down below. Let us know what you think of Evil of the Daleks. And actually, Thomas, what we haven't been saying for weeks and weeks that we probably should have said is let us know your questions for the Season 4 review, because there's not much time left for that now. But anyway, we'll have to go with it, I think. So without further ado... Oh, I've not introduced you, have I, Thomas?
I'm Thomas.
Yeah, see, I was just so excited to watch Episode 7. I'm like, stuff all that, you know who we are. Really working extra hard with their CGI on this one.
Yeah.
Maxwell is the classic fool, isn't he? He just thinks, you're trying to shake my faith in the Daleks. Like, he really believes they're going to give him the secret.
Yeah. Oh, bar stools.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, isn't it? Like, why have they got chairs?
Yeah.
Can't imagine they're a big seller at sort of Dalek, Scaro, IKEA.
Why? Yes, why? Do not question why.
Yes, why?
I love how the human factor just makes them really lazy.
Like, nah, I won't do it.
Oh.
Without question.
Ooh.
Oh, nice bit of actual footage there, I think.
That looked like some rice pudding.
Please, you must... Victoria. Don't worry about Victoria. We'll look after her. No time for me.
Hashtag potential new companion alert.
Help them! Danger!
Oh.
This is your Emperor. Speaking. There is danger here. Obey me. Do not fight in here. Do not fight in here. I said, obey me.
Oh, such a shame you can't see all this. I mean, obviously this is great, but
Yeah.
it's good that we've got this little bit here. But
Oh, yes. Blow it up.
look at seeing like the insides there, like it falling apart. It's so well done.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great action.
Some good scenes here.
Cannot be destroyed. The race will survive. The Daleks will live. And
I'm Maxtable and I'm fabulous.
That was exactly the pose, wasn't it?
I think we've seen the end of the Daleks forever.
Oh.
Jenny, let's get along to the
I can confirm that you have not.
Come with us.
Well, this was supposed to be the final Dalek story ever, but apparently when they were filming the last episode, the director was told not to destroy them completely.
I mean, you can't stop the Daleks, can
So there you go. Little Dalek moving at the end there.
you? Nice. Oh, that was delicious, wasn't it?
I mean, that's probably the closest we've come to a finale that feels like a finale to a season as well, isn't it? Not
Yeah.
just kind of it's the last story of a season, but one that feels like there's an epicness to it.
Oh.
I mean, it's so. I mean, you watch that and you just think, oh man, like we're fortunate in some sense to have even those bits
Yeah.
that we can see, given how much of the story is missing in its entirety. The fact that we have those scenes of the Emperor Dalek and the Dalek sort of civil war fighting each other, blowing up the Emperor, is just really good. Because I mean, it looks amazing, doesn't it? It looks so good.
It looks incredible. Yeah. And the way they combined, there were some model shots, weren't there? That
Yeah.
they but they worked really well because in the midst of the action, it felt like a proper fight montage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm presuming. I mean, people maybe let us know below, but like when they were sort of fighting each other and there was the montage of like explosions and like the guns and stuff. Presumably that is from the actual story. That's not bits they've taken and done in the reconstruction, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a bit reminiscent of the battle between the Daleks and the mechanoids in The Chase.
Yeah.
They did a similar thing there to kind of up the ante a bit, because I think the reality was there was like 3 Daleks and 3 mechanoids, so the fact they kept cutting around and having montages and cross-fading made it feel like there was more battle going on than perhaps you'd get if you just stuck the camera in front of it. So perhaps it was a similar idea there, but
yeah,
yeah,
some
well,
bits
strong.
came. Oh yeah, no, some bits came across slightly awkwardly over the recon, like the die, 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 die.
Punch it, Chewie. Yeah. Yes, that was that. Yeah, didn't come off particularly well.
Punch it, Chewie. But yeah, no, but really, just I can tell why this is considered one of the best Dalek stories, or so far at least, because it just had a nice coherence to it, didn't it? And the whole idea of the Dalek factor, that's clever.
And you can see why, if people who'd seen it as kids, before it was lost, maybe saw an original broadcast, would have fond memories of it, because if you're a kid and you love Doctor Who and you love the Daleks, and then you get a story which has got Daleks in, which of course is going to be great because you love it, but then the Daleks you go back to the Daleks' home planet, like for the first time in years, and also there's an Emperor Dalek. This is like a new design, and that's the kind of thing that as a kid, it's just like, oh, this is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Even as an adult, it's not that bad.
Oh yeah, I was quaking in my seat as I watched it. It was great.
And personally, I prefer that Emperor design to the one in Parting of the Ways.
Yeah, the one in Parting of the Ways is a little bit silly, isn't it? Because it's like a dangling fish tank inside.
Yeah, but it's on like 3 legs though, isn't it? 'Cause it's got it's got.
I mean,
the
it is
big
cool.
Eye at the top, but I think I prefer that one.
Yeah, I think my favourite Dalek is the red Supreme Dalek from Stolen Earth and stuff. I had a remote control of that. So, yeah.
So the thing about the Emperor is, I've always thought obviously the unusual thing is that, it can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It is stuck in one spot. So
it's a dictator.
It really is dictating, and is the controller of the Daleks in that way. But interesting that they thought that would be the sort of end of the Daleks. I think because Terry Nation, I think I said when we started the story that Terry Nation didn't write it. He was trying to launch the Daleks as a standalone, maybe in America. So I think they felt they might not have the access to the Daleks anyway.
Yeah.
But that never really came to pass. So the Daleks did remain in Doctor Who. But but they obviously left that bit in there where at the end you see the Dalek eye stalk move on that one. In the animation, they actually have they changed that ending slightly so that I think I'm right in saying they did this, that the Emperor, it like glows. There's like a glowing light inside the Emperor, like pulsing, or that's to show that he's still alive, or
interesting.
It's still alive. I suppose the thing that interests. Goodness me!
Sorry.
It sounded like you'd just been forced over a cliff by Maxtable. In my head, I like to think that if that Emperor did survive, it is the same Emperor. Like, it's the same Dalek all the way through. But
that'd be nice.
But who's to say?
Head canon.
Yeah, exactly. Bit of head canon. Yeah, I think it's just a really good story, a strong story, and a really strong finish. I think probably, looking back on 7 episodes, episode 5 was the one where it dragged a little bit. Probably didn't need 7. Probably could have got away with 6. Cut out that episode and got there a bit quicker. But it was all massively enjoyable. And of course, where it ends is just sort of epic for the time.
Yeah.
As you said, # potential companion alert.
We've got to say that from now on.
We've lost Ben and Polly in the last episode, the last story. just the Doctor and Jamie coming into this one, and actually it looks like we're going to be leaving with Victoria.
It's a bit like how Vicky joins the team, sort of becomes this
An orphan.
orphaned figure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But
Taken under the wing of the Doctor. And then maybe Victoria will marry someone from Troy and then just leave suddenly.
just randomly disappear.
Yeah.
But another companion from the past then, because she's from 1867.
Oh,
am I right?
yeah,
So
that'd be
one who's not
interesting.
contemporary, so to speak. So that'd be interesting to see how that pans out. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anything else you want to add about the whole thing?
Well, just to acknowledge, this is a big moment, isn't it? End of series 4. So
This season feels like it's gone a lot quicker.
yeah,
Maybe there are less episodes or something. I don't know, but
yeah, it's been a pleasure, Paul.
it has been. Well, everybody, we hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know what you think of the story down below, and keep your eye on YouTube, because at some point in the near future we will obviously do a Series 4 review. Guys, well, thank you very much for joining us on this journey. Please continue to join us in the future, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.